I won't bury my son, even if it takes 30 years to get justice. Sylvester's dad, the father of the late 12-year-old puppy of Dowen College, Lekki, Lagos, Sylvester Romani Jr., has restated the family's commitment to get justice, saying that he would not bury his son even if it takes 30 years to get justice. He also kicked against the report of the autopsy carried out at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Ikeja, alleging that there was foul play. Sylvester's death went viral following a social media post by his cousin, Perry Oromoni, who alleged, who alleged that some senior pupils of the school beat him up in his hostel because he refused to join a court. The school denied the claim, stating that the boy complained of leg pains following an injury he sustained while playing football. The state government ordered indefinite closure of the school pending the outcome of an investigation into the matter. 5 students and 5 employees of the school were arrested by the police, but legal advice by the Directorate of Public Prosecutions Adetutu Oshinosi cleared its suspects. The autopsy carried out by a consultant pathologist at the Central Hospital Warri, Clement Veterin, revealed that Sylvester died of acute lung injury due to chemical intoxication in the background of blunt force trauma. But the interim and final autopsy report by lawsuit attributed the cause of death to septicemia, lobar pneumonia with acute pyelonephritis and pyomyositis of the right ankle. However, the outgoing commissioner of police in the state, Hakeem Odumosu, on Friday said the toxicology report of the first autopsy carried out in Warri was released on December 30th, 2021, signed by Veritarian, attributing cause of death to acute bacterial pneumonia due to severe sepsis. Sylvester Sr. and a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, had kicked against the DPP's advice, with the latter describing the report as escapist, and hasty. Falana had said the report has not laid to rest the allegations surrounding the gruesome murder of Sylvester Romani. The report is escapist and hasty, as the authorities are aware of the fact that Chief Coroner of Lagos State has ordered that an inquest be conducted into the circumstances surrounding the unnatural death of Sylvester Romani. The inquest, which commenced before the coroner on December 16, 2021, has been adjourned till January 15, 2022 for further hearing. Speaking on Friday, the father said the case had yet to have a closure, insisting that his son would not be buried until justice is served, even if it took as long as 30 years. He said the family does not have power. We only rely on God. If they insist that the school will reopen, there is no problem. If God keeps me for 20 or 30 years, I will follow up this case. Government will come and government will go. I am not bothered. The soul of that boy is crying round. God is alive. He cannot be bribed. My son will never be buried if it takes me 30 years to get justice. He will remain there in the mortuary. He's my son. I won't bury him. Nigerians should look beyond what they are saying. Asked if he had any doubts over the autopsy released by the state government, he retorted, "Do they have any autopsy report? They don't have any. The doctor that did the autopsy in Delta State was recommended by the area commander. He's not a family doctor. We don't know him. Our lawyer applied to area command to get a copy of the autopsy. But Odumosu, during a press briefing at the police headquarters in Ikeja on Friday, and tagged Sylvester Romani Jr. update on investigation, dismissed any foul play. He said 8 persons, 5 pupils, and 3 housemasters were arrested following a petition to the police on the matter, adding that on December 9, 2021, he interviewed the late pupil's family, the school management, and witnesses. at the command's headquarters. He said, during the open interview, it was unanimously agreed that another autopsy should be carried out, where pathologists from all parties will be present. Investigation was extended to Dara State and Abuja. I would like to state here that the investigation revealed that the same case was reported at the area command, Wari, Delta State, on December 1, 2021. It has also been established that a post-mortem examination was initially carried out on December 2, 2021 by a consultant pathologist, Dr. Clement Viriterin of the Central Hospital, Warri Delta State. The result of the first autopsy, dated December 10, 2021, attributed the cause of death to acute lung injury due to chemical intoxication in the background of blunt force trauma. However, toxicology screening was recommended and also carried out. While waiting for the result of the toxicology, another autopsy was ordered by the coroner magistrate in Lagos because of the status of jurisdiction. The corpse was therefore moved with armed police escorts from Delta State to Lagos State by TOS funeral, and the autopsy conducted at the expense of the Lagos State government. The second autopsy was carried out at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital on December 14, 2021, in the presence of representatives of all the parties involved in this case. The CP said second autopsy was carried out by the consultant pathologist and chief examiner, Department of Pathology and Forensic Sciences, LAZUT, Dr. XX Soyemi, witnessed by representatives of all the parties, including veteran as well as police officers, among other principal officers. Odumosu said the final result of the post-mortem and toxicology examination conducted at Delta and Lagos states agreed that the deceased died a natural death. He said, before the expiration of the 21 days remand order, the families of the student applied for their bail at the Magistrate Court 1, Yaba. The application was approved. Hence, the students who were earlier remanded at Boys Home, Oregon, were granted bail. The housemasters were also granted bail after the expiration of 21 days remand over. The result of the second autopsy carried out in Lagos was released on December 21, 2021. The result attributed the cause of death to septicemia, lobar pneumonia with acute pyelonephritis and pyomyositis of the right ankles. On December 30, 2021, the toxicology screening result of the first autopsy carried out in Warri was released. The result issued and signed by Dr. Clement Veterian, the same doctor who carried out the initial autopsy, attributed the cause of death to acute bacterial pneumonia due to severe sepsis. At the end of diligent investigation carried out so far, there is no evidence to establish a case of torture, bullying, and forceful application of poisonous substance against the suspects. All the suspects denied the allegations of torture, bullying, and administering of poisonous substance to the deceased. Allegation that the deceased was being forced to join a cult group was also not established, as other students interviewed deny this. I won't bury my son, even if it takes 30 years to get justice. Sylvester's dad. Reporting Breaking Niger TV.